Good morning on day 12 of the Araroa. We are currently trying to catch a hitch out of Teano back to Princhester Road. It should be, I think, like 15 to 17 miles today. Majority road walk. That is, unless the trail is actually open by the river that we're going to be walking along. We hear it might be closed because of years of overgrown grasses and just making that a dangerous trail. But we'll get there and we'll see if there's any signs that tell us whether it is or not. A lot of cars have gone by, a lot of people will wave, give us a thumbs up, honk their horn, whatever. Friendly, but nobody stopped yet. Just as we were making a cardboard sign that said 15 minutes to indicate to cars how far we need to go, as we were writing the sign, somebody pulled over for us. Oh no, an event. What happened? How'd you get so dirty already? You leave hospitality and all of a sudden the dirt just attracts. On top of that mountain are two deer. We just arrived at a junction where the TA veers off of this road and it goes down towards this river. We heard from a couple hikers that the grasses by the river are very much overgrown, making it a very tricky trail to follow. One hiker even said she thought it was closed. However, from what we can see right now, it doesn't appear to be marked as closed, which I feel like it would have been, especially somewhere so easy to access. The road is really nice to walk on though. It's very easy to just kind of put your head down and walk quickly and make quick miles. It's beautiful. So we're currently decision making right now whether we blue blaze on the road or try out the trail by the river. So for a moment we thought we were gonna just have an enjoyable walk and stay on the road, but something in us is telling us to stick on the trail, to follow the official TA along the river. We know it's going to take longer, we know our feet are going to get wet, and it's going to be harder to walk on, but that's the adventure we signed up for. So we're at least going to start it and check it out, and if worst came to worst, we could always turn around and go back to the road if we had to. Feeling grateful that we decided to stick to the trail, to follow the TA, because it is gorgeous. It's very beautiful. The trail hasn't been a problem at all to walk on. We're still early, so who knows what's ahead. But so far, it's been a lovely walk. And our feet are only wet because we thought we had to cross the river already and then we didn't. So we basically just walked into the river and then walked out. But if we didn't do that, this trail is completely dry. So our feet would have been dry. And yeah, I guess I guess the thought here, similar thoughts that I had on the PCT, is don't let comments from others stop you from having a look for yourself. It's good to have advice, it's good to have warning. Usually they're great intentions, they want to keep each other safe. But, you know, we had heard that this trail was overgrown, dangerous, super physical to walk on, but it's not a problem. The trail from Telford Hut, or the Tussocks, I think that was Araroa Hut, Telford Hut. Anyway, I'm gonna get it wrong. Just saying, we walked on harder trail already. This one is fine. Maybe an hour or two further into this walk now. Maybe even 3 hours. I'm not really sure how much time has gone by. But I can still say the trail has been mostly dry. Definitely overgrown in areas, but not impossible to follow. And feet have gotten wet. We've had to walk through the river in some parts where the land had eroded. So we've kind of dipped into the river and out of the river and in the river and out of the river a couple times. And then maybe there were 2 or 3 spots where we were walking through the grasses and we kind of dipped down to, not a stream, but a little channel of water splitting the field, where sometimes there was a rock to step on and you can keep your feet dry. Other times you kind of just had to squash through it. But I'm still really enjoying this walk. I think it's been a fun day so far. More enjoyable than I think the road would have been, even though that was nice level terrain. It was unpleasant in the fact that cars were driving by and kicking up dust, and we were breathing in a lot of dusty air. So this feels much nicer. It's beautiful. We've been walking towards mountains all day, so beautiful views, and the water's on our side. Lots of flowers. It's sunny, but we could find shade. It's just a good recipe for a nice walk. Noticed the bottom section of one of his poles was missing, and luckily we turned around and found it within like a minute of backtracking. That could have been long gone. We've just reached the spot alongside the river where we're supposed to cross. It looks totally manageable, so we are going to just walk right through instead of walking extra distance to the bridge. Yeah, here we go. So far the deepest it's gone is my mid-thigh. We finished fording the river. It was about 4:30 p.m. I think today is like January 25th or something. Anyway, the water levels were fine. It was very easy. Deepest it went was mid-thigh, but it was very slow flowing. And now we are on a wooded trail for the first time today, seeking the Kiwi burn hut. This is the only uphill today, is to get to the hut. That's the first dangling leaves I've seen on any trail. That's a good tree right there. We just requested a weather forecast on our Garmin to see if it's going to rain overnight. We like to tent when possible, but it is going to rain tonight, starting around 3 a.m. and then through most of the day tomorrow. So it's a big hut that we're approaching right now. I think it has 12 bunks, so unless there's something terribly wrong with it, we're gonna plan on sleeping in the hut tonight. There's 2 rooms. There's one over there, one over here. There's a family staying in there. Hikers in here, so this is where we've ended up. It's the end of the evening now. We've been hanging out at the hut for a couple hours, meeting new hikers, meeting day hikers, weekend hikers. Just been chatting, getting intel data about the rest of the trail, because these hikers were going southbound, so they've already done what we're about to do. Really good to hear from them. They had questions for us. Anyway, fun to meet new people. It's part of the joy of doing these trails. I'm feeling tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon, but I just wanted to come back here again. If it wasn't gonna rain tonight, this would have been a really awesome tenting spot. It's really beautiful with the stream right here, and just like clearings for tents among the trees. Some of the trees I don't think I would want to tent under, because some of them look dead, but most of them are alive. So yeah, this was a really excellent hut and campsite. Even with the sandflies, there's not too many of them. They are biting, they're annoying, but they're not as bad as other places that we've already been, like Telford Hut. Anyway, we hear that tomorrow is supposed to be like a beautiful day, beautiful trail. I think it will be raining, but it should be a forgiving trail, not too hard, not too much ascent. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's nice to have just some cruisy trail mixed in with the climbs. But yeah, good night for now.